see if all this is working. Looks good. Yeah. Alright, so we got the 3K nightly buy-in, rebuy add-on. Just took my buy-in and rebuy, and we're playing some 25 NL bomb pot over on ACR. I'm going to try to play a bunch of those as I'm now rebuilding my ACR because my tournaments have not gone well. Looks like we got a cash game here. And there are 4 more WSOP cash games. I'm just going to play this one tournament, I think. Starting the day at, I guess the total is 35.79 and change. Make this a little smaller. Let's get into the last couple minutes of late reg here, so you're going to see some crazy shit like the King 3. Oof, Ace Jack. Probably had the least odds of any of them to win. King 3 was probably doing better than Ace Jack. I guess the Jacks won the main. Yeah, looks like there's going to be a lot of cash games on WSOP. That's good. Good shot, backdoor flush. Silly. Ooh, aces right away. Let's see if we can quick double. Why my HUD has to be adjusted every fucking time. Alright, this is almost over. It's about to go on break. Yep, that's the end of that. And looks like it's going to pay 30. Yep. Well, would have paid 35 if got 2 more players. But that's okay. Get the add-on in a second here. And we'll find out what top prize will probably be somewhere around 11 or 12. Nope, that's working. Good. Nope, bomb pot. forget how much we put in. I think we all put in 4 blinds. And then everybody gets a hand. Look at this, aces again. Yeah, 4 blinds. Everybody gets a hand, the flop's dealt, and we go from there. So the pot starts out with 885 in it. Nice. No action on these aces. Awesome. Do have to play these kind of careful because the deck is the range. Everybody has a hand 9-handed. So like ace king here is crap. Got my rebuy. Nice, we got a gut shot. Could start betting here, but the bet usually has to be pretty big. So we'll have to see. We can set up a 2-barrel. This guy's hilarious. The problem with him being there is that he may instigate somebody to make a gigantic raise. So we obviously don't fold for a blind. And probably if the board comes off safe and he jams river, we're probably still going to call. This is kind of interesting. I mean, it could just be an ace, but it can also be 6-7. I'm just going to give it up. Set of 5, 6-7. I don't know if you take your equity with so little. Yeah. It's only because he was so short. Actually, I'm glad he actually has money now. Three bet our friend here who plays every hand. Could have gone bigger even. Gut shot's not bad. Check. That's not bad for our purposes. He's leading. I am going to raise anyway. He may just jam a flush draw, but I don't think we want to allow him to just be able to bluff everything here. If he jams, I'm going to fold, though. He calls. He wins. Not saying the deuce changed anything, but he obviously is in a no fucks given mood. What is going on? Why isn't my shit reloading? Rebuying. Is this shit seriously not going to function? A lot of other cash games, but I can't seem to get a seat. This guy's playing every hand. Pocket threes. I mean, this is just hilarious. Why am I not rebuying? just gonna play it like it's it's just the worst flop. What's going on here? That's a damn good flop. Probably, yeah, I'm gonna check raise here. Just so much equity versus one pair. Queen should be better for me, so this bet doesn't scare me too much. That being said, there are instances where he has king queen, so I think because this is my only tournament, I'm just gonna get off the draw. What can I get on these other tables? What the fuck? Did I miss the fucking seat? Huh. Oh, thank you. Let's pull this up a little. Wait. Yeah, there's like 5 more games here. Ooh, bomb pot right away. And I got the button. And I got an ace. And I got a shitty flop. Speaking of good flops, I mean, this player limped, so we're just going to bet small, see if he wants to stick around. Yeah. I don't think we can really check. Like, it's just going to seem so suspicious anyway, but he's just limping anything, so maybe we check and allow him to try to get something, but I think it's fine. it's kind of balanced to go ahead and bet there. And this, I mean, when you got a pair and a flush draw, this is kind of the move. Just because players will not give up two pair, or, well, players won't give up king queen at this level, but two pairs kind of have to call. I mean, unless you have like 9-3, king 9, yeah. I mean, this guy's got 20 blinds left. How do you fold? How do you fold? $5 to win 20. I guess that's how you fold. That's hilarious. There's just such cash fish on here, it's ridiculous. Like that was an overcard in a bomb pot. This would be a great table if we could get it going. I just like that seat. We'll see if it gets going. I'm gonna check it. I got a good equity here. That's even better. Kind of deuces and spades dealer. Ace is pretty good too. That should be a hit. Somebody should have a jack, 10 jack. Yep. Yep, the blocker checks. You, sir.
Oh, why am I still hungry? This is not okay. There's no way I should be hungry still.
Hey, what's up, boss?
Hi, boss. There was somebody that came on my stream last week, just their name was the boss. It made me think of boss. And that was a cool story, bro.
Yeah, tell it again.
Huh?
Yeah, can't wait. Tell it again.
So last week there was this guy.
Sick for a day, now you feel better and you're all fucking... Turn's kind of whatever, but I do think we want to bet value-y. I mean, sometimes he's got just a flush draw. Sometimes he has a 10 and we get raised, but yeah, he's just got a flush draw most of the time. Bomb pot tables seem to be a lot more, obviously a lot more action, but they just seem to be easier to beat.
Are you saying bomb pop?
Bomb, like a bomb going off,
Like
yeah.
the popsicle? The bomb pops?
Or like a bomb, like an explosion, yes.
Oh, I guess. Just like, why would they name that popsicle?
I think the overcall here is fine, honestly. I don't think we see too many 4-bets. And at this level, 4-bets are only aces. So hitting a deuce gets it all. Check. Ooh, gut shot.
Oh.
Pot. Tight table up here. Well, I made a full house here. I guess we just checked down. I imagine somebody would have bet the 3 or the jack at some point. Mostly cash, one tournament. This is kind of annoying. I mean, he's betting $3 into 8. I'd be calling for a chop. I mean, would the Russian not bet the jack twice? I think we have to call. Yeah, the jack. That's fine. Oh. Got another table. Do I want a third one of these? I think I do, but I don't want to play it there. I think I want to move this one. So I'm going to put this one up here. I mean, it was a pure value bet, but in all honesty, I don't see any reason to check the jack twice, so it's a loose-ass call, I grant you, but I think it's fine. In this field, it's fine. Because nobody made any action towards that pot. And I don't know why you wouldn't bet the jack on the turn. It just seems like a bad idea to let any overcard come off. Wow. It's just the worst. Another one. Gut shot 2 overs, not bad. I think we just check here, honestly. I think it's fine. Club draw. Really? Alright. Jack deuce. What the fuck? First in the waiting list for 4 of these fucking tables and I can't get on. gotta be fucking kidding me. Fuck you. What the fuck? God fucking damn it. Like, what the fuck are you even doing? Oh, there we go. Now we're getting on some fucking tables. Player limps and bets half pots, kind of meh. I mean, really, what fucking aces are you fucking limping? You can definitely have two pairs. You can definitely have some queen 10 combos, I guess. But I'm just kind of... I kind of got to see it. Yeah, he just absolutely flopped the nuts. That's hilarious. 90% of the time, that's a flush draw. I don't understand why not raise it. I mean, it's just hilarious. It's fine. Good to know. Player opened, got called. Bet half pot. Check, check. Wow. I don't get why Soj didn't bet the turn. Like, it's smart, but he actually should be betting that turn for value. He's not supposed to be beat ever. And honestly, the king isn't supposed to beat him. Unless it's exactly ace-king, but that wouldn't have stopped betting. In position, I think we only call here. I mean, I guess he can have nines, but I think we try to get more value here. If he jams, obviously I'm not folding. He can definitely have 2 pair combos that can jam here. Ace 9, ace deuce. He can also have pocket 4s. I don't think 3-5 is anywhere. So it's really just pocket 9s and aces. Yeah, I think he was just full of crap. Another pot. Oh, I thought I had a 3. I was thinking of this. This is just garbage. Ooh. That's weird. I don't know about this. I guess... Which seat is the seat? I'm trying to... Okay, so this is the seat. Yeah, we'll try. .38 to 172 with 1550 up top. Nice. King on the turn's not bad. Oh, this table filled up quick. We absolutely call. It's kind of a blocker bet, so he can absolutely have a king as well. I think when it goes check, check. This is kind of odd. Well, we obviously jam here. Does this guy ever have a 3? Oh, come on. Jesus. Short stack has jacks and ace king behind, of course. That's hilarious. Well, that was fun. Well, we're playing cash. There's not really any other tournaments I want to play. 2 more cash games we'll get on. Got jams 3 hands in a row, gets jacks when I have 10s. Funny. Take longer. Probably just going to go bet here. If a heart doesn't come off, we're pretty good. He leads. Fucking idiot. This thing is, that's the flush draw that picked up the ace on the turn. Let's limp here. Oop. Yeah, it would have been no good. Look at this. Did he bet the goddamn flop? He bet the flop super small and then just keeps, yeah. That's funny. Okay. Alright, this ain't bad. Hustler loves 3-betting. These little small 3-bets. It's kind of a great flop. I mean, if he's legit, he should be okay, but I don't know how often he is. This is kind of disturbing. This player cold called. out of the blind, so we probably need to hit. Yeah, that's Hustler's range right there for the heart draw. He didn't check net, really? Ace Queen and it's good? How the fuck is it good? Ace 10. This guy's 3-betting Ace 10. That's just hilarious. For the best out, I'm going to take a shot at 20 and L in the poker club I joined. Nice. Oh, this fucking hand's worthless now. Guess we just check and try to bluff catch. Nope, nobody's got anything. Or at least nothing they can bet. Show me somebody had an ace. Yeah, of course. Nobody bets the fucking ace. Jesus. I got a pair. This guy's way too aggro. It's pretty good. Definitely think we want to bet. Half pot from Lin J. I think we just call here. I could actually raise, but I think with Hustler behind, I kind of like calling to bring him in. Ace on the turn. Shouldn't be his favorite card. He's going to have a lot of 10-9s, 10-jacks. So, there's no bluff here. He had the fucking... What the... Okay. I don't know what the fuck that is. Called the raise. Should have raised the flop. That is ultra frustration. This guy's so short, we really don't fold. I mean, he's limp calling. If he's got a set, it's whatever. But I think we just keep betting. Three, five. Really? see a reason to bet here. Should just have the best hand. I have the ace of diamonds and he gets $3. Always gotta bet twice with this fucking guy. It's a nice 2-barrel. He's just waiting for the board to pair. Get much going on this ACR side. I think when you have such aggressive players behind, we can actually expand the limping range. Yeah, I was gonna say he's got to have ace, queen, ace, jack. Could have bet river, but I'd have to bet turn. I think in position this is kind of an easy call. Got shot backdoor flush draw. Ace, motherfucker. Really? God damn it. There's so many fucking amazing cards for me and an ace comes off. Jesus. Meanwhile, every time I'm raising and checking, somebody fucking flops a set. What the fuck? It's like almost bettable. This is kind of borderline, but this table hasn't done much 3-betting, so I don't mind it. I say that as the only player on the table who did something kind of creative, actually 3-bets, but it's so small. So he's usually just trying to figure out what this guy's doing. Think of this. Limp puts the guy all in. Obviously we call. Flop the double gutter. I think we may go for a check raise here. He checks back. I pick up the flush draw. I definitely think we want to go ahead and bet now. This player bets. We're just going to call. Just have so much equity. I don't want to get blown off of it. I think we go ahead and just bet big. Jesus. It's easy to represent a 7 from the blind. Soj always calling. King in the river. I guess we check now. I mean, he can have some 7s, but I should just be good, right? I wonder if he had another club draw. I was kind of hoping he would bluff. It's 6-5. Jesus. I think we go ahead and bet here. Sometimes there's draws out there, but I think it's okay. And we're kind of getting all the way through the river at this point on this one. And we want to like let people with like Jack 10 fold that might beat me and shit like that. I mean, if this player jams, I can't fold. It's just whatever, but... Yeah, everybody's going away. We steal. I guess I had the best hand. Nice. That was a good little pot. This is kind of annoying. I do think we call. I think if he checks, we bet just solely for protection. Because he can have ace jack, ace queen. Alright. When he bets big, we'll let it go. Fold there. Look at this shit. Could have called that, but meh. I'm gonna check. I just can't let Soj off the hook. I need to start checking the good hands so that he doesn't just always blindly bet when I check. I think we go ahead and bet here like we have the queen. Sent me a hand? Alright, I'll look at it in a minute. I'm going to take a leak in a second here, and then we'll do it when I come back. Nope. 6 to win 11 plus 40 behind. Yep. It's very close because of the gut shot. And this player is usually super tricky. So I actually have him more so on ace-king here than aces, kings, or queens. He's out of position though, so it's kind of a factor. Yeah, I'm going to take a leak. I'll be right back. So you're looking at jam here. I was saying you were priced in pre-flop, obviously, and now when this happens, you just want to commit this player. I don't like the just call, man, because you're never going to fold, and you don't want this guy to stick around with something that beats you. You're trapping with a draw. I mean, this is exactly why you don't raise so small pre-flop. I mean, he had 13K. He could have just open ripped it easily for 9 blinds. And that's what I would do. Just because you're trying to look weak. But nice hand. I think we can clinch or check. We can go ahead and bet now. Clinch. Oh, I was reading the thing. Yeah. All right. I'm settling in. I just kind of was annoyed there off the bat. A fucking tournament, man. I run so bad in tournaments. Like, I'm obviously not playing my best, but I've run so fucking bad. So many fucking coolers. Like, situations where I'm just never supposed to fold. I don't know what this is. This is fucking stupid. These fucking small raises. Like, Credible always makes these small opens. I don't know why people don't raise properly. There's almost nothing he should fold here. He should just be re-raising your ass a ton. Look at this. Like, you just set him up for the 4-bet with a suited ace. So now what do you do? Unless you're going to fucking 5-bet. Like, now what? He didn't make a proper raise. It's just like, that's the problem. And then this player's squeezed behind. He should just be jamming pairs that are like 10s plus, but he doesn't have that. He's got like king, queen. It's just awful. It's just really awful. That's what happens when you don't make proper raises. Like, you just reopen the betting for no reason. It's like, why? Yeah, pocket 7's like a fucking idiot. And he hits the 7. That's hilarious. Almost nobody did anything right that hand. That's fucking hilarious. Fucking jams 7s. Don't think we fold, and I don't think we raise. I think we can bet small here. I think we can actually get 3 streets of value versus this player. Really? Alright, well, obviously I'm not good here. Yeah, king queen's no good, bro. I had it too. I think we can still get for value out of this player. He's so bad. Pure should be worried about me having an 8. I don't know if you go for value with an ace on the river here. I definitely don't fold. I think you can definitely turn pocket 10s plus into a bluff. You can have some flushes, but not many. Like, other than like king queen or king jack. Okay. Great, good for you. Yeah, I was kind of waiting on the bluff. Pocket 5s. Look at this turn card. If he has 10 jack, I'm going to puke. I'm not folding because I'm free rolling. He could just have the 10. I guess we just bet half pot. I'm just going to lead this 2-pair. Another bomb pop. You knew the guy next to you wasn't going to stay in? How? I mean, you're online. He could just have a pair of 9s. Like, it's not like it's a live read. Like, how? How do you know he's just gonna fold? Even if you tell me the guy's the tightest player in the world and he always folds, it doesn't. You have no way of knowing. And he's got 17K left. So if he has something he believes to be good, he will call, and somebody will call with a pair there, 9s, 10s, even top pair jacks. But they will fold that if you rejam, because they're absolutely not going to think you have the draw. They're going to think you're going to have a jack. Like if he has like jack queen, which he can absolutely have with that structure and getting priced in, even jack 10, he really can't fold, and he might just check jam it. But if you jam and he can fold cold for 17K and get away and live to fight another day, he absolutely should. just been kind of running bad. I don't think I'm making huge mistakes. I'm just kind of punchy. Like, this is weird. Like, there's a limp and a min raise from this fucking dumbass short stack. I'm just going to cut his SPR down to nothing. Look at this, the 3-5 again. Ace is always fucking... This guy, Ron, he always fucking min raises and fucking... It's just ridiculous. Like, he min raises everything except when he's got something good. And then it's just like, okay. So when he min raises, just fucking re-raise. Thought about 3-betting this, but this player's limp is kind of, yeah, sus. Look at that. I mean, he just limp jammed 3-5, so I don't know. I kind of wish I'd 3-bet now because I would have been priced in, but like, he just did this. Like, he just limp jammed 3-5 suited. I guess I should have called. But I mean, is he gonna limp jam again? Now he's got 40 bucks. I don't know if you want to limp jam that. If he does, yeah, Soj is gonna call. I'm ahead of this fucker's range. That's the problem. But Soj has used up an ace or a king or a queen probably. So, I guess we just fold. It's super tempting. I think ace-10 suited I would call if this fucker folds. But the guy's just going to be all in every hand. It's fine. He's just going to limp jam every fucking hand. Just going to limp jam every hand. Look at this, running quads. A board paired off, that sucks. Well, we make the straight. I think we just check. Yeah. I don't see the value in betting there. He could be trapping, you know, full houses easily. I think we go for the check raise here. Queen on the turn. I guess we just bet half pot, kind of making it look like whatever. If he has a queen, he'll absolutely raise me. I should only have flush draws here. 10 jack is kind of not the play on this flop. So maybe I could have checked it, but I don't want a spade to come off and kill my action. No, I don't want another table. I think it's fine. Look at this one. This one he just called, flop 2 pair and lost. Full pot? Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, it's just so... You should only be checking a pair. This bet on the turn is so huge. I'm calling. Kings? Motherfucker. It's only because of exactly who it is. Like, the guy never has shit. God damn. These fucking players are unbelievable. Like, just never has shit. And when I finally have all the fucking equity with a gut shot, top pair, and he's just blasting off. He even bet the fucking river. He should never bet the river there. Like, he should never bet this river. Even with the overpair. I mean... God. He's just setting himself up to get fucking blasted. Well, we all limped and he was in the big blind. If he had anything, he would have raised pre-flop. No, but he's in the big blind. That's what I'm saying, man. He could have the big blind special. You know what I'm saying? You know, where he's got a pair and it's like, well, how do I fold this? You know, to non-aggression. Made the straight. Made a pair. The fuck did he bet on that flop? Always half pot with this fucking guy. It's like the worst fucking bet. Got a 4. Is that 3-5 again? Three ball one time. Thank you. It's going to be hard to get much more after this, but... Oh, the ace is awesome. The ace is absolutely awesome. There's 27 in the pot. That spade on the river sucks, but I'm going to check. I'm not folding a set here. Sick play, bro. There's no reason to raise. He's just never going to call me even with ace-king. That's one I don't even like raising ace-king in his position because, like, what if I just jam? Are you just okay? Like, racing, most likely racing versus, you know, queens or jacks? And I'm going to do it with kings, too. So, I could just have fucking kings, aces. Checking the turn to trap me. It's hilarious. I should have led the... if I had led the turn... Like, I wasn't sure if he was on an ace or, like, the king-jack. If I had led the turn, I'll bet I get it all. But I got almost all of it. It's like 20 bucks shy. Alright. I definitely think we 3-bet. I'm going to check it. This should be scary to him, but you'd be surprised how much value you can get when you bet small on turn. I mean, sometimes, yes, he has king-jack or ace-jack or ace-king or jacks. But... he can also have tens. He can also have... I mean, he can have ace-queen as well. He can have nines. It just... My line looks super strong. So, for him to raise me, he has to have 2 pair plus. This is just all the value I can get on this board, though, safely. Yeah, he was thinking about it. I think I almost got a call there. Almost. Yeah, this table's dead. Is there any other bombs that I can get on? Yeah, there are. Backdoor clubs. Ace is okay. I think we just check and try to get him to bluff at some point. The only real strong hands he's checking is ace, jack, and jacks. So 6 is kind of great. I don't know if I can check raise here, though. I need him to have ace, king, ace, queen, and he's not going too much. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. I wasn't quite sure if he was... So that's the thing. That's the ace you should bet. You should be checking ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack. But that's the one you should bet. Like, if I check raise there, he's not giving me any money. I could lead out for bigger, but it's just kind of meh. Okay. Just trying to keep from being aggravated. Bet, call, check, check, check. Just checks the fucking wheel. I mean, don't get me wrong, the other guy didn't have anything, but I think you kind of have to lead the wheel there. 10's nice. Calls, we check, we win. It's a 1 street value hand. If we bet and he calls, we lose. Fair enough. I just know that under the gun, raised, I felt the big blind would fold even if I didn't. Nah. I know what you're saying. Logically, what you're saying makes sense, but people don't think that way in-game, especially at the lower buy-ins. They just kind of see what they have and go with it. Can't get a 7 over here. Ugh. 10's the worst card in the deck. His ace queen's absolutely out here. It's like right around here. Yeah. King queen. Yeah, there's no... It's a stupid bet, too. You should bet smaller. Overbetting the pot only if you have ace queen is the move. Like if you have king queen, you don't overbet the pot. You underbet it. Try to get called by 2 pair. Bet like 1/3 pot. But if you have the ace queen, you absolutely overbet it. Come on, Broden. Ace is kind of funny. I don't know if I get an ace to fold here in 1 bet. But he didn't 3-bet me, so who knows. This fucking idiot. Take it, you fucking loser. Just hit the perfect fucking flop. Unbelievable. Like the amount of fucking perfect fucking flops that people are hitting, and it's like, I know the player. It's amazing how often he fucking folds that monotone shit. Like he's only raising there with top pair and the fucking king of fucking spades. Like that's the killer. It's one combination. It's like king queen with the king of spades or ace king with the king of spades, and he's not 3-betting from there because he knows how aggressive I am. It's so bad. It's just like people just kill their fucking actions. Like, you're that fucking afraid. Like, if I have an ace, I'm gonna keep betting, right? The thing of it is, he knows where the king of spades is. But, like, if he just calls, I'm just gonna keep pounding. This is kind of... Nah. Oh my god. I mean, I don't know if it's good. It just sucks that it happened. This player limps, I call. This guy fucking bets huge. I mean, I'd kind of be flying blind here, but I don't know what this guy's doing. He could just have fucking kings, right? Well, I got top pair. The mistake people make here is leading at this. So I think we want to check. I mean, these guys should only be trying to get it in. I would just be calling 3 times here. Yeah, I think this is kind of a bad scenario for me because I can't fold. Yeah, look at the jam. That's got to be a fucking set, right? It's got to be ace-king or a set. Yeah. It could be ace-7, but more than likely it's a set. Well, we obviously don't fold. Backdoor straight draws. That ace is pretty good because that'll freeze action and we get a chance at a 4 usually. So now this player just jams. Does he ever just have the 4-5? Problem is he could have ace deuce. I'm gonna fold. Yeah, it sucks, but I'm gonna fold. It's just too much. I mean, he could just have also like 9-3 on the flop, right? Or a set or something. This player leads into the field. I think the queen jack is the kind of the minimum. He could. I don't know if he ever has a deuce here. I think he has more than likely flush draws, so I think we just bet for value and check river. Pocket 4s? What the fuck is that? It's weird. lot of weird stuff. So drew out of first. I'm just gonna call this one. I could definitely raise, obviously, but I think I like playing the trap. If Drew bets, I think I really love this. So, credible is the most likely one to have ace jack or jacks or a pair. But he's betting small. I think we just call. He can have ace queens, he can have ace tens, he can have ace jacks and fives and whatever. But I'm playing it to get bluffed, so he's just going to go for value. He's rarely going for 3 streets. Yeah, I should be good here. That's on. Did you have like ace 10? Did he have ace 10? Ace 8. That's funny. I don't know why you're betting, bro. What draw am I on? Like, that's why I checked that. I'm going to go ahead and 3-bet. Ace is pretty good. I think we bet small, trying to get bluffed, or trying to get the money in. Yeah, it had kings. That's fine. I thought about checking it. Not really though, because I kind of expect him to have a lot of aces that don't beat me. Pretty good flop. I guess we just keep betting small here. And I guess we go big on the river. Big-ish. There are some raises he has that I actually beat. Like he has queen 9 and 2 pairs. Any advice for someone trying to get into multi-tables at once? It's so hard to make calculated decisions for me if I play more than 2 tables. Play 2 tables. And don't try to double, try to add 1. So get to a point where you're not bored, but comfortable. Like it took me about a good 6 months to go from 1 table to 2 back in the day. And then it probably took me another 4 months to go to 3. So nice. Hold. Nice. Yeah, so I would say, man, if you're having problems making calculated decisions, you could just play the 2 tables. And, you know, in all honesty, I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, I know you want a multi-table just to get up volume, but you can also play, you know, fewer tables and play bigger buy-in. So, like, that kind of, you know, granted, you're going to have to deal with variance a little bit more, but that'll increase your hourly rate. But how long have you been playing? It takes time. Like, people think you can just sit down and, like you see me playing, what am I playing, 8 tables right now? Like, you think that, like, this is just something that everybody can automatically do, and it's not true. I have my limits, too. I don't go above, really, I don't go above 8 tables. But I've known people personally that I've seen play 15 to 20 tables at a time, you know, of tournaments, or even of tournaments, not just cash. Shit, Nano Noko. Look up Nano Noko on YouTube. Watch that motherfucker play 23 tables at once. 23. I mean, it's just the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. But yeah, man, don't feel the pressure to do that too quickly. You know, as long as you're enjoying yourself and you're making the decisions you want to make. My problem is if I play too few tables, I don't necessarily get bored, but I do end up over analyzing and leveling myself. So I might make the wrong decision because I have too much time to think about it. Like, at a certain point, 80% of your decisions are just automatic. Oh, that turn sucks. But we can't fucking check. Motherfucking, look at this piece of shit. Unbelievable. He had the ace, but he had a flush. He just picked up a flush draw on the turn. You fucking loser. You just get fucking counterfeited right off the fucking bat. It's a bitch, because I'm going to bust him every time I have fucking ace-king there. I'm just going to rip it on him, and he's going to fucking not know how to fold. Yeah, it probably took me a good year back in the day of playing sit and goes to get up to 4 at once. And then once I got to 4, it got much easier. But I was also a much more experienced player, so it didn't take as much effort to add another table. But I didn't go from like 4 to 8. I went 4 to 5. And then if I felt rushed or whatever, I would go to, back to 4. And then I eventually 5 became solid. And then I went to 6. And then 7. And then 8. And I did maintain a grind with as many as 12 tables. But I honestly don't like it. I think I'm just better off. I'm just going to bet really big here. I'm expecting Drew to have 2 pair a ton. Yeah, it probably took me, I'm thinking about it now, I'm hearing myself tell it back. It probably took me about a good 7 or 8 months to get up to 4 tables. And then I stayed at 4 tables for like 2 years. Look at this, I got aces in a bomb pot. How worthless is that? So this player leads out. I am just going to call. I don't see there's much value in raising. I think we call here. 6-8. This fucking guy, man. That 3's kind of a great card. Because he's going to have Jack-8 a ton. And he's going to have a Jack a ton. So I think we're actually going to bet pretty big here. If he has a 3, I'm going to get stuck. But he's rarely going to have a 3. Nice. No, we're not playing it safe. He has 2 outs. Hey. Aces in the bomb. When that board pairs 3s, it's just so perfect. Because he's just going to go broke with a Jack. Even though he totally shouldn't. Like, I fucking smashed it when he checked. And it's like, what am I doing? Am I bluffing a flush draw on a paired board, or do I have a 3 or something that beats ace jack? Like jack 8. Jack 8, I'm going to do that. Having fun. So this is pretty good. We've doubled up on this table. I guess we'll get off of it. So this player checked the flop and he's calling the turn. Can I get a red card on the river dealer? That's pretty good. We're gonna chop a lot. Unless he has queens and he raises here. But I think it's fine. Yeah, it's a nice play. Sometimes we get them actually off an ace. That seems like a chop. I'm floating between 3 and 4 right now. Nice. What's the best way to build a bankroll? Can't decide if I should do cash or tournament grinds. I have time to put in volume. Cash. I literally am in the middle of a cash game challenge right now. But I took $100, turned it into $1,000. Now we're trying to turn it into $10,000. And it's been going pretty well.
I'm gonna stream for a bit, okay?
Okay. This is kind of weird. I'm going to check this one back. It's kind of strange. I guess we just bet the river here. Yeah, he's going to pay off with jacks. I think we have to check.
Good boy, Juge. Good boy.
Really, Drew? You're check raising me? All right. But yeah, you can't really consistently build a bankroll playing tournaments because you're going to cash tournaments so infrequently. You know what I mean? Like I consider myself primarily a tournament player, but I'm actually putting in more time playing cash these days than anything because I need the money to live. Look at this, limp raise. Can't believe he paid me. I kind of want to see. I think this guy did have jacks when I had queens. Yeah, he had jacks. I was right. But we have to check the turn because he's not going to call 3 streets. And when you bet flop and turn, it's kind of rough for him. I think we're only calling here because of the top end nuts. Alright, we doubled up on this one. I'm going to get off that table, but I'm going to get on the list for some others. This is a dumb bet. You're just going to get smashed, bro. Hey, thanks for the follow, brother. Tragedy. 6-7, 2 pair and a flush draw. That's hilarious. You fucking go broke with 1 pair? Oh, I didn't mean to raise that. Yeah, king queen. What a fucking idiot. You don't bet that turn, king queen. I wouldn't bet the queen jack here, but the king jack is absolutely bettable. Appreciate the follow, though, my man. Alright, so we're going to get off this table. We doubled up. It's pretty good. In a bomb pot, no less. And I'm going to get off this one. There's other tables I can get on over here. Just because I like the double and ditch. That's a great way to build your bankroll, by the way. You see I have $100 on this 50 and L. We get off of it. We rat hole it. That way I'm never at risk for more than 1 buy-in at any given moment. You Yeah, you don't win $200 pots, but you also don't lose $200 pots, so it's fine. Yeah. Hey, look at that. We're even. Well, I guess we're ahead because we paid for the tournaments, right? So we see a raise and a cold. It's funny. I was sitting there and I was thinking, is that a cold 4-bet? But then I was like, no, it's cold 3-bet. And then there's the 4-bet. The old motto is tournaments change your life, cash games make your life. Oh, that's a great card. King on the River is fucking amazing, too. I think we just call. Queen on the River. Okay. You win. Good for you. I have no idea how fucking lucky you just got. What kind of daily hourly income do you aim to make for 1,000 to 10,000 attainable? It's hard to say because poker doesn't work that way. People always think that there's like a consistent daily income. My approximate hourly has been $35 an hour. But that includes everything. That's tournaments, that's cash games. Some days that's playing 4 tables of 50 and L. Other days it's playing 9. So it's very hard to speculate. Look at that turn. And he should have a lot of kings, so I'm just going to bet it powerfully. He should have queens, too. Let's get it in. Oh, do you have queen 10? Look at this fucking counterfeit bullshit. This guy just tried to give me $70 so fucking hard. Unbelievable. You go broke with a one-liner, you're the worst fucking fish on the planet. Yeah, people always think that it's like, oh, well, what do you make per hour and all like that. That was a hard conversation to have with my dad. It was like, well, here's my hourly rate. But it's not like you can work 40 hours a week. Like, you have to work... Some weeks, there's only, 10 hours of play. Other weeks, there's fucking, 50. So it's like, the games just have to be there. I mean, if he has a 6, it's whatever. Yeah, he's just always going to pay me with an overpair here. So betting 3 times is fine. We're just kind of watching out for the heart because he should have a heart too. Look at this shit. Pocket 3s. He got counterfeited and he called me. He didn't even have... He had the board. He just wanted to see it. That's hilarious. He didn't have anything. He had 2 pair on board. I beat him with 7 high. If I have 7 deuce, I beat him there. But anybody who says they expect to make this much, whatever, like, you can say it approximately by the month. You can say it approximately by the month, but my bankroll's still not proper. So it's not like I'm sitting there going, it's not like when I was full-time back in the day with a proper bankroll and I was like, oh, well, I can easily account on making, $6,000 a month or whatever. It's just not like that right now. That king on the turn sucks. I think we bet. This is just to get showdown on the river. If he has a king, he's not going to fold, obviously, but he'll fold everything else because it looks like we have a 10. And sometimes he folds like pocket 9s or jacks there. He also just folds like hand like aces that, or an ace that can like easily suck out of me. Look at this, aces in a bomb pot again. Check. Look at this, he paid me. The 3 of clubs. I'm raising you on the river. Games are getting good now. Yeah, it's been about 30. It's been a little bigger than that, but I'm calling it at 35 bucks an hour. And there's no real significant tournament wins. So this is kind of odd because it is a smaller bet. There should be more draws. I'm just going to call and let the turn come off. That hand, that makes every draw possible, right? But I do have the ace of clubs. Sometimes if the board pairs 4s were good. I don't know if anybody's ever got a flush here. This player should be betting big a lot with 2 pair. So I think we just call. I think we just bet half pot on the river to try to get the showdown. He snap calls. He's going to have 2 pairs a ton. He's going to have some 10 jacks. We definitely can't call a raise. Kings. I had aces. He had kings in a bomb pot. That's funny. And I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't have any doubt that the 1K to 10K is attainable. 100 to 1,000 is harder. That's literally playing 10 and L. That's 90 buy-ins. It's very hard to do. Rivered the trips. I'm just trying to get paid something here. You kind of go by the year, not the month, is what I was trying to say. Oh, nice. When he calls, we never lose. Queen 7. Checked it the whole way and then paid me. Do you stop if you're up and down a certain amount for the day? I have a general feeling of stop loss. Meaning, like, if I go down... Like, honestly, my only real stop is if I go down, like 5 buy-ins. I do think a stop loss is a good idea. Personally, I think about 450 blinds is a good stop loss. So... You know, that would be like 4.5 buy-ins. But some days you get there and you get aces cracked like 6 times, you know, in the first fucking 10 minutes. So it's like... But yeah, I try to just play while I feel good. Like, people think you have to, like... Oh, you try to make this much a day and then you quit. And it's like, no, bro. If you do that, you're not going to play enough when you're winning. So when you're winning, play more. When you're losing, play less. So if you start getting frustrated or, you know, you're just taking bad beats, hell, I know players that are professional players that sit there and say, nah, today's I was unlucky, so I quit. Doesn't matter. They quit while they were losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to keep playing when you're winning and quit playing when you're losing. For me, it's not the amount of buy-ins, it's how I feel. I'm kind of... Something I'm very good at nowadays is keeping in tune with my tilt and anger levels. And I know when I'm just getting overly frustrated. Because you got to remember, the players I'm playing against on WSOP are absolutely horrible. So they do the dumbest shit in the world. Like that guy with the one-liner. That was a $150 pot. That this guy hit a... He had no outs to win. He got it in with a board of 10... Queen, King, Jack. Or 10, Jack, Queen, King, whatever it was. The Queen made a one-liner, right? And I had Ace Queen, so I have him crushed. He had 3 outs to chop, and he hit it. Stuff like that will tilt me more than losing. So if I feel tilted, I quit. because I've realized that I have to just play my best. When I feel good, I play my best. I'm just going to auto bet because we don't see a lot of players folding automatically. He does call. King-Queen is a thing. I do think we are going to keep betting, though, because he's going to have a lot of two-pair combos here. Jack-10. Queen-10 and King-10 will call as well. Yeah, I know you have a Jack. I needed like a King to come off. So he makes two-pair. Or a 9. He had like Jack-9 or something probably. Yeah, because there was no 20 and L on WSOP, so it was all 10 and L. I tried to get 20 and L going, but literally, for that entire time, we never played one session of 20 and L. This is very tempting. If he wasn't in position, I would call. He can have a king for sure. Yeah, he hit it. 3-outed. But what can you do? You can't raise the flop. You can't fold the turn. If you raise the flop, you lose the fish. He should just never be betting there, especially when he has the blockers. I'll stop if I get tired, but if I'm up, there have been days where I've been up 12 buy-ins. With 2,500 bankroll, what cash game buy-in should I play and try to turn it into 15,000? It's that's up to you, man. It really kind of matters. Look at this, I get counterfeited. He's gonna have an ace. Nope, queens. With 2,500, you could play 50 and L, but if you don't already play 50 and L, don't start. I would say your floor should be 10 and L. Play 10 and 20 and L. Work on your volume, play 10 and 20 and L, and I would say when you build that 2,500 to 3,000, then you can add one table of 50 and L. One. Or, if you're playing six-handed, you can play more six-handed 20 and L. But also with $2,500 bankroll, you could be playing tournaments too. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be cash. Like I'm using tournaments and cash on WSOP to get to the 10K. You know, you just got to understand you want to invest far less into tournaments or into cash games. Sorry, into tournaments than you do cash games. So with $2,500 bankroll, you could play $20 buy-in tournaments. Sure. You could play up to 50s, but it depends on what your skill level is. If you're only comfortable playing two tables, you probably just want to focus on the play, man. Don't focus on making money yet. Like, I don't know how new you are to poker, but you're not supposed to be a winner yet. If you're less than, I mean, online's kind of different, but they used to say 2 years. Now, because of study materials, it's probably more, or it's probably less than 2 years. But nobody's break even. I'm gonna let you in a little secret. You're either a loser or a winner, and I knew that before I was a winner. I lost, and over time I lost significantly less, and then one day I was a winner, and I just became a winning player, and I've always been a winning player as long as I keep studying. And you have losing days, but you put me in the field versus the general player pool, I'm supposed to come out with more money than them, and that's all it is. Plus, if you don't know enough about your hourly rate and you don't know much about your expectation, if you're only comfortable playing 2 tables, you're not supposed to be a winning player. You're supposed to be learning. So I would take that 2,500, and I study on a site on Jonathan Little's site, pokercoaching.com. I would take that 2,500. I would take 600 of it and get a premium membership for a year, and set up a study routine. Study at least 10 hours a week, at least. And that includes, doing quizzes, running your own hands. But they have so many videos, bro. You could just literally go, I want to get better at cash games. Go on Jonathan Little's site, and there's a cash game masterclass. Work on that every day. Work on that for an hour a day every day. And then, go through it. Make sure you understand it. Take the quizzes. Do well. That's going to pay you off more than anything else. You don't get better playing poker anymore. You get better through studying. When I first started out, you got better by playing and reading a few books. And here's how insane it is. I literally, in my life, have read over 300 poker books. It's not an exaggeration. I literally owned and have read every page of 300 poker books. But if I had had a training site for 1 month, I would have progressed much faster. Bomb pot. I got top pair. But yeah, man, with $2,500, I'd rather invest in your education. And pokercoaching.com is the best value. I don't work for them. I'm not sponsored. I just really love the site. I've had a membership for 2 years, and it's made leaps and bounds difference in my game. It's a pretty good turn. Really? Really? Fuck this guy. If he flopped 2 pair, it's whatever. He's just going to have too many draws. Yeah, nice check raise, bro. This is a stack thing. This guy with a shorter than full buy-in, we're never folding if he jams. Like, he never has aces. Like, believe it or not, a stack can tell you a lot. I just purchased that a few days ago. I love his masterclass. Nice. You're on the right track, brother. Nicely done. This is kind of meh. I do think we call. Board pair should scare him a little. I can have Jack 10, Queen 10. I don't think I want to fold yet. Ace Queen. It's annoying. GTO Wizard is a great tool. Solved every hand with Pio and put it in a cloud. Yeah. No, it is. But you got to be in Nevada. It is just Nevada. Where do you play? Do you play on ACR? If you don't, use my code to sign up and you'll get rake back and I'll send you $10. Use the code FLIPCASH. Oh, you're in Cali? Or Utah? I feel like I'm just churning butter here. I'm just like... It's just the beats. I've just taken like 3 beats and I'm sitting at even over here. That's frustrating. Kind of waiting to hear from somebody. I think we can bet, obviously. There's a great course called Mastering the HUD on Jonathan Little's site. I think Matt Affleck did it. It's a really great course, though, and it'll teach you all about using a HUD and using it properly. And I actually took it. I was already making my living for like 3 years online at the time and didn't know how to use a HUD. And I was playing on ACR and winning, and I did not know how to use a HUD. Oop, bomb pot. Man, I have only flopped 1 set today. I mean, I got paid on it, but still, Jesus. Like, just no action. Like, that's the thing, no matter how good a player you are, I mean, especially at the lower levels like this, 50 and L down, you just have to make hands. Like, you make all the moves you want, but that's just going to keep you at even. Eventually, you're going to have to make a hand. I mean, to make any real money. I guess after losing 150 in bad beats, being even is pretty good without any big hands. So, just by stealing. But ACR is good. You can play an ACR, man. Cash games over there. You have more volume of cash games. And they actually have ranges where you can play, 10 and L up to 200 and L with good jumps. Like, it'll go 5, 10, 25, 50, 100, 200. I think there's a 4, or no, there's a 250 and then a 500. All right, so min raise, I call this guy 3-bet, and we flop top pair. Backdoor spade draw. We kind of want to see what this guy does. It's going to scare him when we just call if he bets big, so we might get to see the turn or river. Kind of love a king on the turn. 24 blinds is kind of huge. It can be an overpair, but I don't think we can fold top pair just yet. I should have a lot of sets. But some people just go crazy with overpairs, so he might just lose his fucking mind. Yep, that's what he did. I thought about calling this, but out of position, I don't like it. Like, that's just how you just lose with a set. He could have also had, like, 2 overs and a club draw, but I kind of doubt it. But here's the thing. You can play on Ignition. I can't play on Ignition in Nevada. And if I had my choice, I would rather play on Ignition for tournaments and a lot of cash games. The 10 and 20 and L, and I think the 50 and L, I haven't played much of it on Ignition because they outlawed it by the time I was, going up to that. But the most important advice I can give you is study your pre-flop ranges. That's going to help you more than anything. Got notifications on it. I'll catch you next time. Keep up the great work. Thanks, man. Hey, follow the YouTube. Ooh, aces. I get re-raised by Credible. Just kind of running this table over now. I got aces and fucking re-raised. I didn't mean to call that. Well, I did mean to call it, but I wouldn't have called the raise. Alright, not bad. He checks. I think we bet. And min raises. That's funny. Does he ever have queens or aces here? Take it. It's fucking stupid. It's not bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and raise. I got all the two pairs. He has sets. I have all the straights. I think we're just going to play aggro here. Okay. I don't know what you're thinking about. Fucking quads. Jesus. I check raised you fucking 4x. I obviously have something I want to get it in with. I just fucking quads on the turn and you just fucking lose. Pair and a flush draw and I'm fucking screwed. 8 outs with a pair and a flush draw. It's a good thing he got it in there. Because once that board pairs... It's fine. Just undoes my last hour. Oh, I don't want this. What do you think about the Blitz games on ACR? I love them. They're a lot of fun. I do think they're very beatable. You just have to realize that you have to be tighter than everybody else. Alright, well, I'm going to overbet this when I hit the set on the turn, because there shouldn't be jacks or queens out here, but there can be flush draws. And sometimes we get action from somebody with 2 pair. It was a 5-way pot. Somebody could absolutely have deuces. Plus, I think the fast play is going to work much better at this time of night. A lot of 4s on the turn right now. Oh, god damn it. Would you suggest ignition over ACR? I tried Bovada, but not ignition. It's the same thing. I would play ACR over Bovada or ignition. Or no, Bovada used to be Bodog. Come on, man. Oh, don't tell me I'm timed out here. Come on. I got the best fucking draws in the world over here. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. We got a little disconnect. So I got to bring this back up. I think everybody got disconnected. God damn it. Look at this. God damn, can I miss harder? It's a pretty good flop. Well, this player's only got $10, so let's put the money in, bro. Sevens? Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Is this table now fucking glitched? I keep saying I'm back and trying to post my blind and it's not letting me. Yeah, this table's fucked. It got glitched out. We can bet that gut shot and flush draw. Back door. It's just blockers. Let me take it down. Let's bet for value against Hustler. I mean, we keep betting for value. The three's kind of great. It cuts down on the combos of sets. He can have king queen, but he should know that I should have sets, so I don't know if he's going to go for it. He should just be checking over pairs. Yeah. What'd you have, bro? Ace king? Good check. I don't like to put somebody on ace king right away, but just got to get back my groove on ACR. My last session wasn't bad. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of doing okay on ACR right now. I need to play the cash games over here because I've just been running like garbage in the fucking tournaments. I'll see where I'm at with ACR right now. I'm ahead like 20-ish dollars on ACR. In the cash games, let's just go ahead and ooh, bomb pop. Pocket eights. I think I'm just going to call here. Eights aren't bad. Ace on the riv, huh? Ah, he had sixes. It's either a set or nothing. That sucks. Ace on the river fucking stuck me. Because he's supposed to be bluffing a ton. $20 pots. Fucking annoying. I guess we bet here now, right? Somebody should have a jack, but we can just bet small. C'est bon. 7 of hearts. Ace of hearts isn't bad. King queen crushes me, but yeah, this guy's betting value, so hopefully Credible doesn't raise behind. Because if we river it, we're gonna fucking get it all. Fuck you. He's got 2 pair. Heart on the river is awful. Yeah. It's 2 pair. Credible should be raising. What the fuck are you sticking around with, Cred? Did you really have 10 jack and fucking just play it like that? Oh my god, dude. Take longer with a flush. Oh wow. Gee, I wonder what you have. Running badly now. Why am I not reloaded here? Yeah, the fucking, I think local internet fucked up. Bunch of people got knocked off. That sucks. I think I'm gonna get off this table. I think I'm gonna kill the ACR, honestly. I'm not feeling it. So, it's whatever. Queen. 4-5. I think I'm gonna ditch the ACR. I don't know, man. It's like I'm getting like no traction here. Did I actually lose money on fucking ACR? I don't think so. I think I might have made like $10 after that last loss. It's just whatever. Can I get on this table? No, I gotta wait. Oh no, I can, yeah. Oh, this is the table that was glitched. That's what the problem was. You win. Yeah, a lot of players dropped off. I think something happened with local internet. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, look at this. These tables are fucking... Man. Queen's not bad. I think we can go for thin value. Yeah, this table's fucking done. Yeah, I made $10 on ACR in 300 hands. Whatever. Wow. Just rip. What's to think about here? You have a king queen and you're actually thinking about paying this off? Yeah, I'm watching all the games die. That sucks. So, I think I'm going to call it here. I'll let you guys know where I'm at. I may come back in a little bit. Let's see here. So, we're at... I guess that's like 35.25, so... I'm down $54, so $21 for that tournament, and then a little bit for $30 for cash, then plus 10 on ACR, so down like $20 in like 3 hours of play. That fucking sucks. It's just like whatever. I kind of got coolered a couple times. No big deal. I really appreciate you guys all being here, man. I'm glad for the audience, but there's just, I know the way this is going to go. Like, look, there's one full table, and all these tables are at 5, 4, 3, 9, 2. So it's like you have to wait like an hour or so and then try to get back on when these fill back up. Something must have happened with local internet where a a bunch of players got knocked off, so it freaks people out. So they usually take a break. So that's what I'm going to do. I might be back in a little while. If not, I will see you tomorrow for the daytime grind. We'll get started about 1 p.m. my time. And yeah, stick around for the host. It's one of my favorites. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you.